Hi everyone. So this is actually a part 2 to my last video about how we can look at astrology to get an idea as to what our travel style is. And I wanted to put a visual to everything that I was saying. So this is my birth chart. And as I've previously said, everybody's birth chart is divided into 12 sections. And each one of those sections has a very specific meaning, and it's not just one meaning, and this astrology is very layered. So I am only looking at my chart today from a astrological point of view when it comes to traveling. So my chart ruler is Libra. Oops, let me just bring that back. Libra. So Libra is ruled by the planet Venus. I'm also a Gemini sun because I was born in June, on June the 15th. So both my sun here and Venus are sitting in the 9th house in Gemini. So the 9th house is the house of higher learning, philosophy, spirituality, higher levels of consciousness, and long distance travel. And Gemini is all about communication, mental stimulation. You know, it is the twins because we have multiple things going on in our head all the time. I think Geminis get a really bad rep. There are certain Gemini placements that aren't good, like, for example, a Mars in Gemini. But Sun in Gemini, Venus in Gemini, depending on how they're behaving in your chart, they're, you know what, take it with a grain of salt when you hear something negative about Geminis. So you always look at all of the planets and what's going on in your chart. But, you know, your chart ruler, which is whatever planet is ruling your first house, your sun, and the moon. This is what we always have to, like, these are the big three that they always say if you ever hear astrologers talking about what's your big three. So I have like my sun and Venus, my chart ruler, sitting in Gemini. I love traveling. I am not surprised. I was born basically with one foot in the plane. I have been traveling my entire life since the day I was born. And right now, the planets on the outside here in green is actually what's happening in the sky at this exact moment, where the planets are situated and how they are laid out against your birth chart. So I actually have Venus about to enter Gemini. It's going to conjunct my natal Venus. I have Uranus about to move into Gemini, my 9th house. So, you know, I'm not surprised that I'm feeling so loved up and enjoying Vienna so much and just loving my trip to Germany and, you know, just thoroughly enjoying myself and feeling really good. I'm just not surprised because the energies are just like blasting my Venus, which is really so nice. So yeah, always look at your 9th house if you want to get an idea of what your travel style is. My Venus in Gemini, doesn't matter. I need luxury, like, when I travel. So yeah. So yeah, I just wanted to give you a visual as to my birth chart and the transits as to what's going on right now. Okay, till next time. Bye.